Oh, see this filthy bike? I started to do the clutch a little while ago. July 2024. Yup. And life seems to have got in the way. And this has been living in a cover outside my house for way too long. The season here in Arizona now is just waking up for motorbike riding. So I'd like to get back on the road. I've got to replace the clutch. This is not something I've done before on a motorbike. So this is going to be fun. Now I know behind that, what is now rusty, clutch housing, is a lot of clutch plates. Let me show you. This lot here. And I got these from, what was his name? Hang on a second. West Coast? Oh, Wes Scott Cycles in Florida. Excellent guy. I would like to say that there is probably nothing he doesn't know about Triumph motorcycles, and probably a lot more. I don't think he just deals in Triumph, but he certainly is a guru, and he is always willing to chat to you. I have never known such a really helpful guy. You know, I call him up for one little thing, and then he'll give me all these hints and tips on how to do it, and he'll spend time. Even sometimes I've called him just as he was closing, and then he spent the next hour chatting to me regarding various parts and jobs and life. So I will now get on with this. I'm going to set the camera up. First of all, I have to figure out how this all comes apart, so I'm going to watch a video which will hopefully remind me how the hell to get all of this stuff off. There is a lot here that has to come off. What's this? Oh, that's the wire for the... Oh, no, hang on. What do they call those? Dynamo? Ooh. You bikey people will know better than me. Anyway, I had to replace all the grommets there because the oil was pissing out here. So I got the new grommets for that. But I got a feeling that may have to come off. I don't know. I'm hoping that I can just do this, but I know that obviously this has to come off. And as you can see, I've put two new green seals on it. They're AC seals. They are impervious to just about everything oily and petrol-y. Not sure how this comes apart. As I said, it looks like a face, doesn't it? He's poking his tongue out at me. Probably is. Where the fuck have you been? All right, let me get that off. I'm also going to replace the petcocks because they seem to leak, and the fuel line. Probably go and get myself a couple more filters. I've got some various gaskets here. There's the nice new petcocks. I believe I should put them in with PTFE tape, but I'll find out. I'll probably email Wes and say, hey, look, I'm finally getting finger out of my ass. Oh, left hand, look at that. Oh, he's written on there, left hand reserve. So that's the left hand side of the bike, and that's the reserve tank. The right hand side of the bike is the main feed to the carburetors. How about that? And they do join up, but obviously you don't need to turn the left one on unless you're running out of gas. Must admit, I'm really looking forward to getting on with this and getting this baby back on the road. Obviously the clutch is not connected at the moment. I do like this bike. The only concern I do have, I must admit, is the tyres. They are probably past their prime. I don't know where I can go to get some new tyres fitted. There is a motorbike shop down the road. Yeah, I don't really want tyres to blow on me on a motorbike because, you know, they're kind of important. On a car, you can perhaps control it. On a bike, not so much. I don't even know if these have dates on them, and if they do have dates, where those dates would be. Now on a car it says dot. I'm going to have to look that up. Rotation, rotation. Rotation, so I'm rotating it the opposite way that it says. Yeah, I'm just trying to see. Front wheel use only, okay. 190, 19. Oh, there's something there. 57H. That doesn't mean shit. There's something there that says, what does it say? TLS, no. Indonesia. E11. Well, folks, I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. Now, I grant you this is a bit of a teaser, and excuse me, for those of you that follow me, no matter what I'm putting out, thank you. And also, I know that a lot of you follow me for my Mark II and Jaguar stuff. Well, that's had to take a bit of a back seat. As you know, I've been working on my S-Type. And now I want to get on with this little baby here. I really want to clean it, but I won't. I'm going to fix the clutch first, and then I'll clean it. I wonder how bad the tank is. Let me have a look, shall we? Because whatever was in there has got to come out. Let me get a light. Oh dear. Bit of rust. Shit. Don't think I have many choices here. I'm going to have to take the tank off and use some rust treatment on that. She's as dry as a bone. Yep. Okay, hey, at least I looked. Well, that wasn't particularly good news, was it? Ironically, even the time that this has been off the road, I've kept it taxed. Guess I better insure it. I'll do that once I've got that clutch sorted out. I do love my motorbikes. I kept thinking of selling it, but I don't know. We'll see. Once I get it back on the road and I use it a bit, I'll see how scared I am. Okay, now it's your turn. Get out in the garage, do some shit. The next video will be me replacing the clutch. Oh, and there is one other thing that has to be replaced, or that I'm going to replace. I won't know that it has to until I actually get to it. And that's these little things. They go in the clutch somewhere. There's 6 of them. And I guess they're kind of a cushioning thing. Yeah. Oh, and these pedals, now these are the nice new ones, never been used. They are handed, by the way. There's a left hand and a right hand, in case you weren't aware of that. And no, I wasn't aware of that. But if you look, you can see they're tilted at different angles, so that you make sure you get the one on the left one on the left and the right one on the right, and they tilt at the correct angle. What's this one? This is the left. You can see that it's at an angle to the pedal. To the pedal, to the bracket. You see, if it was level, the bracket goes down at an angle. Yeah. Right. Get on, do some shit. Okay. Once you got the cover off and the pedals, you know, that's obvious stuff. Then you got to get the clutch plate out. Now there is a special tool for these, but mine are so far out that I can just do it with a big flat blade screwdriver. And there is a spring behind them. So you've got to be careful of that. But it's not going to go between and blow your head off. It's just a pain. Sorry, my doggy's crawling up behind me somewhere. He's having a funny 5 minutes. Sounds like these are an effort. They're not. I'm just having to lean back because the screwdriver's so long, so I'm going to hold myself up and unscrew. And there it is, you can see it's a spring and the screwy bit which has been mullered. God, that was another guy that I saw doing work on the Triumph, and his favourite word was mullered. I guess it just means fucked up. Now, this is the first time I'm doing this, guys, and I'm watching another video on how it's done, so I will put a link to the particular gentleman's YouTube channel, because it looks like it's a business, so he knows what he's doing. Ooh. There we go. And funny, what is funny, watching his video is one of his springs was stuck, and as he said, it shouldn't be stuck. Now I'm going to try and find out why his was stuck, because that is stuck. That is well and truly stuck. And looking at that, oh, got it now. I wonder why that was stuck. Put in the wrong way around. Bet that was it. Can you put him in the wrong way around? Yes, you can. No, you can't. Yes, you can. You can put him in either way around. Doesn't matter. You can go in that way or turn it and go in that way. But I tell you what I'm looking at here. Look at that. That should not be there. That tells me that the clutch plates are probably leaking. That is the rod that goes through to the other side. I don't know if I should touch that yet. I'm watching the video, then I'm coming and doing a bit, watching the video, come do a bit. The chain seems pretty tight, which I guess is good. Oh look, a fucking leaf in here. I told you I've been sitting outside, didn't I? Oh, come on. Can't leave you in there because I'll forget you. Alright, that's out. So, that tells me there is something untoward going on here. And I may be using the wrong term here. I don't think this is a wet clutch. I do think this is a wet clutch, duh. But it's not a greasy clutch like that. That is yuck. Look at this crap. Wow. Okay, let's go see what's next. Maybe you pull the rod out. Maybe these plates come out somehow. Maybe you just undo that. No, I don't know. We'll find out. Next thing to do is to take all these clutch plates out. In theory, they should just pull out. I got myself a little pick here. I'm hoping that will do it. I'm going to keep them in order because I don't know what I'm doing. So each one that comes off, I will lay down. And as you can see, these have got oil on them. Watching the video that I'm watching, they're saying that that's an issue with the level of the oil here. This is going to be fun to put back together. Well, I got new clutch plates, so we'll see how it all comes out. Keep watching closely. I don't know how many plates there are. Just get your plate, go grab your dinner. You're going to need a pick or something. I mean, I'm finding this pick rather useful. Oh, that's bringing a whole shitload with it. That's great. Oh, look, I'm hitting this. Fuck. Alright, I'll take them off one at a time then. Then I can do that. Now, I don't know whether I should take that off. But as I can get these off one at a time, I'm not going to worry about it. No worry. Keep counting. Hey, come back. Oh, you little booger, you. I wonder if I'm going to need two of these picky things to get this out. Or is it just fiddle with it and see, which is probably what it's going to be. Wow. Whoever designed this? Heesh kebab. Keep on working at it. You'll get there, like me. Oh, I got up behind it then. Jeez. Any more? Yeah. More plates. Oh, now this is where a magnet would be handy to pull that out. So there's a thought for you, get a magnet so you can, you know, one of them telescopic magnets that I've got no more than 6 feet from me, but it requires me getting up. Yeah. That's what I want to do. Unfortunately, I can't get my bark or even my bike up on the ramp. Last time I tried that, as my friend reminded me the other day, Joe Matney, I dropped the bike trying to do it, but and he reminded me of this too, I had 1 or 2 beverages. Don't mess with your bike when you've had 1 or 2 beverages. This is not working. Right, now I've got my magnets. See how easy it is? That would appear to be all of them. Yeah. Right, so that's all the clutch plates out. And that is them there, in the correct order. Yes, Monty Python. I'm assuming I need to cleep. I got to cleep the metal plate bit. Yeah. So for the moment, that will go on the bench. Now I'm going to go and watch the next bit of the video. Okay, I've put this on the end as a bit of a bonus, if you like, or a teaser for the next bit. But obviously, if you shoot off and watch the other guys, who are much better at it than I am, but maybe you'll find this interesting. My concern, I must admit, is that this goo here, if that is normal, then okie dokie, I'm not worried. I do have to take this cover off, and I believe this comes off, and I replace the rubbery bits that are in here. But that's for the next video. I'm not going to do that today. I just thought I'd throw this extra little bit on the end before I said, now it's your turn again. Get out in the garage, go do some shit.